Okay, we've got Spyro. Well, it's Spyro 1 off of the Spyro Reignited trilogy on the Xbox. Um, I've done beat most of the stuff on this game, so I'm just gonna kind of tell y'all what I remember about it. There's a guidebook in each of the ones that tells you how much of each stage that you've completed, like and how much total gems you've had, and game total, and the time that you've played the game. You're trying to collect all of the gems plus all of uh, the statues of the dragons that are um, stone. Some of these are skill points that you can do, and you get different skill points for different things. Like if you like on one of them is on Haunted Towers, burn blue wizard hat. You have to find it and then do that. As you can see, I've cleared most of this world and most of the other worlds. The flight stages are the ones that I have a problem with, and those are the ones that I've not been able to beat. Each there's like big stages. See, there would be a dragon right here, and he would give me hints or like a tip or something like that, and I could hit. You can hit replay dragon after you rescue them, and each of them are a little bit different. And like I said, they tell you different stuff about what you need to do, and then they go on. You can dash at things. You can burn fire. You can even kind of like glide and things like that. Now there are bigger areas that are like they're a stage themselves, but they're a hub to other areas. Like this would be one of the bigger hubs, and see, I can go to a stage called Dry Canyon. I need to find stuff in the hub level itself, but I have to go to these other little sub levels and find things within them. Of course, you can make him go left and right. And I'll show you one or two of the flying stages. Those are the ones I can't get through. I just like to play around with the controller. You can make him do like barrel roll type thing. Um, the fire buttons are on the shoulders as well, up on these top two buttons, but they're also down here on the controller. I think it's the Y button. No, the Y does the thing. See, then if you go into a level that's already complete, it says 100% complete. And there's a firefly flying around my head, and he's yellow. That means I have full health. If you don't have full health or something like that, you either need to like burn the sheep or burn the other different things around, and you can kind of tell how much life you have left by looking at the firefly and what color he is. But basically, you kind of go around. You do different things. There would be gems in this level had I not already beaten it, but I've already beaten this level, so see how he turned from like a yellow to a blue, and now he's like a green because I'm just getting pummeled by that huge gargantuan orc or whatever that is there. So see, there's that, and like I said, there's all those things, but you have to just do different stuff throughout the worlds and things and collect gems and stuff, and then you'll go out of the level once you're done. Now, once you beat most of the stages, you'll get to the area where you can skip from. You can pick like which level you want to go to or which area that you want to go to, and you can go just to that specific stage instead of having to go through the whole hub and all of the levels and everything like that again. The game is fairly enjoyable, like I said, as long as you can get stuff done. I'm going to go to the guidebook, and I'm going to go to Sunny Flight. That's in the Artisan's World. Like I said, the Artisan's World itself is a level, a big level, but it's a hub with a lot of the other sub-levels in it. So you go in there and you look for the sub-levels. See, these are the flying ones. You have a limited amount of time, and what you have to do is you get, crap, I don't even know how the buttons work right at the moment. You get extra time for completing objectives, like going through these and stuff, and they'll show you how many of those there are. And then you get it, well, okay, there's 8 planes to take down, 2 of 8 barrels, 0 of 8 chests, and 2 of 8 arches. If you can get it all in one go, you get extra gems. But if you can't get it, you always have to be doing something in these stages. These are the ones I can't 100%. Because, like, see, I can take down those. And then, you know, there's other things to do throughout the stage. And that's what makes it so difficult. See, there's 4 barrels. Like I said, then you got to go through these. There's a bunch of these as well. You have to be very, very careful not to go into the water. But you have to know, like, where everything's at, where it's going to be. How can I manage my time effectively to complete all these objectives that I have to get done, because everything's kind of in different spots. Normally I can complete one objective or close to one objective, but see, I'm running out of time. See? See, I got the arches, but now I'm running out of time on everything else. And if you go into the water, you die. And if you go into anything else, you die. And there's a stage in each world, I think, that is like that. And like I said, those are the hardest ones for me to do. I can't do those. If I could do those, I could complete the game 100%. I can do each of the checkpoints, like the checkpoint gates. I can do those in one run. I can do the chests in one run. I can do the barrels in one run. I can do the planes in one run. But I can't do them all in one big loop run. I cannot get them all finished. See, there would have been another dragon right here that would have talked to me. But he's not there. Now, some of the bosses are like Toasty, Dr. Shemp, Blowhard, Metalhead, Jacques, and Nasty Nor. I'll let y'all see. Maybe Dr. Shemp, I think, is the one I can actually get to. But almost all the flying stages are the same. The stuff just appears in different spots, and there's ways to go through it, but I cannot fly good enough or hit the buttons good enough to get through it. And you know, it's one of those things. I like the game. I do like the game. Now, some of these are they're actually stages with a boss kind of like in them. So you got to get through the stage, and oh my, these things with a spoon. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I can hit him that way. I think I can burn them with the spoon. With the whoa, hello. Ow. It's been a while since I've been through a stage. Crap. These allow you to go. Oh yeah, if you get so many of these, you'll get like an extra life. This allows me to go up to the next area there. You can work with the there is stuff on the game like the maps and stuff, and you can kind of figure the maps out. If you take a little bit of time, you can figure them out. And that's Dr. Shemp, and I don't remember how to kill him. That's one bad thing about this game is the camera angle is controlled more so by the by the Y, by Y. And yeah, that's not the way to do it. I'm sure there are other moves that I'm forgetting and I just can't remember how to do them. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot I could go over that I seen on this game that I would be going over. I mean, there you go. You burn his behind. You got fire on his butt. Oh my. Come on, big dumb and ugly. Now on this one, you have to wait until he turns around and burn him as he's turning around to swing that staff at you. Now on this one, you kind of got to do the same thing. Catch him right there. He's one of the, after you know what you're doing, he's one of the easier ones to defeat. And then you just return home. Home would be whatever world that you were just in. The Peacekeeper's world. And like I said, that they keep a running total of how many gems you've actually collected throughout the game. So you know about how many gems you've gotten and things of that nature. So total, and how many there are total after a while. We're going to try to go toward the end of the game. And it says I'm missing a dragon here. I don't know what they're talking about, per se. But we'll see if we can find said dragon. A lot of times when you look in the guidebook and it has the things for the skill points, like the extra little things to do, sometimes that will lead you to getting what you need to get. That will, like if you look here and it says, like if you're fighting Blowhard, ride a druid platform for 10 seconds. That'll get you a skill point. And sometimes, that's the thing. You may do that and, that may be the thing. Okay, well, it wasn't hard to get a hold of him. Yeah, see how he tells me it only open when I've gotten everything else. So, but as you guys can tell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stages keeping me from getting 100%. Like on Icy Flight, I have none of them. On Wild Flight, I have none of them. On Crystal Flight, I have a few of them. Same thing on Night Flight. And on Sunny Flight, I've got almost all of them. We're going to go to Treetops and see if we can find... There's supposed to be some more gems plus another dragon. We'll see if we can find those. I think Treetops is one of those areas I didn't really care for playing it, so I really didn't look for everything. But this and the Crash Bandicoot one came out almost at the same time, and I ran through and got a lot of the achievements, but there's a few of them I can't get. And 100%ing this game is one thing I can't do. Not able to do. See, I got extra life after getting so many of those. Okay, so you gotta fry the big ones. Run into the little ones. You could probably fry the little ones too if you really want to. I would have had to hit A twice right there to jump and fly over there. And I'm going to fall. Yep. Also, in my opinion, this one, the loading screens take so long on these games. And the other night I tried to play it and the game froze up on me at one point. And I was hoping it didn't do it this evening. I can't really make a long video of this game because there's not a lot to show you guys. There's really not. I mean, there's a lot of the game, but there's not a whole lot to show really anybody because, you know, if you got the gist of the game and I've showed you, you know, what you can do. See, like this guy, like you burn that chicken, you can get some of your life back. But it's hard to do anything because, number one, I've got almost everything done. And even if I don't have everything done, okay, that makes you, if you hold down X, you can run. But basically, if you have most of the stuff done, I mean, there's really nothing there to show you guys. I should have hit jump. That one's a little bit worse than what I remembered. Like I said, not a bad game. Pretty good game. But there's just not a whole lot here to show you. About took a dive down to there. We're going to try to get through this area. And if we can't get through it this time, we'll just... Ow. Gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh! Let's try that one more time because I went to run and I started running the wrong way. You can either use the stick or the pad. I like to use the pad. I think it gives you a little bit more control. Of course, it looks like I have absolutely no control. This is just not working real good right here. And for a lot of us, for a lot of people, me included, this is the first time that we have played Spyro or Crash Bandicoot. You know, I mean, we knew what it was and we had been exposed to it, but we hadn't played it a whole lot. You know, like maybe some of the PlayStation owners had played them. It was the first time, you know, a couple of people like me had actually played, you know, Spyro or Crash, and I knew about them, but I hadn't played them or anything like that. But yeah, that's about all we're gonna do with that. That's Spyro 1. We'll do a little bit of Spyro 2 next week. I think 2 is my favorite one out of the group, kind of like how Crash Bandicoot 2 is my favorite one off of that one. So the middle games are my favorites, and you know, those are how they are. See, like I said, you come back out into this hub. This hub is the Beastmaker's world, and in the Beastmaker's world, I've got 100%. So you know, it's one of those things. But we're going to quit right there. And like I said, it is the Reignited trilogy. That is what we're playing this on. I like it on here a little bit better because, like the Crash games, the music to me is a little bit better. Plus, the graphics are a little bit better. It's a little bit easier to tell what it is. Also, it's not polygons. Like I said, the original games aren't bad, and there's the polygon things, and that's not bad. But when they redone these, Sometimes it's a little bit easier to see where you're going and what you're doing and things of that nature. So it's a little bit easier to do that way instead of trying to maybe like squinting your eyes to try to see if you're seeing what you're seeing, or what's this or what's that. So it's a little bit easier that way to see things that way and everything. But like I said, I like it. It's a good game. I'll probably not ever 100% it because I can't get through those flying levels. But I do like the game in general, the first one. And like I said, we'll be back next week with the second one, and then we'll conclude with the third one in 2 weeks' time. And we'll show you number 2 and number 3. And until next week, we will see you later.